To Lancer, how does it feel to be very bouncy?
It feels, well, it feels bouncy. Bouncing is like flying, but you get to land over and over and over again. You should try it sometime.
Hey Lancer, my boy, my pal, my bud, my amigo. What is the point of making holes other than enjoyment?
Why, not only is it fun, but you can also find all sorts of things in holes. Look, I'm digging one right now, and ho-ho! A dark candy! Oh, and a worm. This one can go to Lesser Dad. Hey, wait a minute. Who am I talking to? Oh, right. This must be what Ralsei was talking about.
Hey Laner, congrats on your new Ask series. What is your thoughts on the new 3 people who have caused you and your kingdom troubles? Second question is, how do you feel when answering questions from completely disembodied voices? Hey Lancer, does anyone ever hang out with you or are you always alone?
The Lightners? They're great. Chris and Susie? They're the best friends I could have ever asked for. I think. Sure, my dad isn't the biggest fan of them, but he'll come around any time now. You'll see. He's just moody is all. And how can I be alone when I have you guys? Yeah, Ralsei did some fancy magic stuff so I could talk to all sorts of peeps from all over the world. Whatever that means. So that's how you're here. Though, to be honest, it still gets lonely sometimes.
Dear Lancer, what are your opinions on Ralsei right now? Does he help you with anything, or do you help Ralsei with tasks?
He's nice. I like him. Though, for some reason, he gets to be in charge of everything? This was our home after all. It's getting to me. Okay, Dad, trust no one, and that goat is up to no good and all that. But I know for a fact Ralsei is my pal. He is my pal, right?
Hey Lance, is it fine if I call you that? Anyway, what's your thoughts on the Dark Fountain?
Ah, the fountain! You've come to the right darkner. So sit down for a little lesson. Put simply, it's to us what the sun is to Lightners. Without it, we wouldn't be able to survive. It gives us everything we need to live. Except you don't need to squint at the Dark Fountain, so arguably ours is better. How do I know all this? Old Lancer's been doing some reading of his own. Actually, I bugged my dad to read me, but anyways. And the more I learn about them, the more I'm not really sure what the Lightners are trying to do. Maybe I just haven't read enough. That's it! If I read even more books, I'll understand their master plan! Ho-ho! Lancer's evening plans are set.
To Lancer, how did it feel being a playing card when you entered the light world?
Oh, that! Being in a pocket is so much fun, I tell you! I'd do it again in a heartbeat! Makes me think of when I was a little bean baby, and my dad would cuddle and squish me. I can't really see anything, though. Plus, when I was in Chris's pocket, I got super comfy super quick, so I fell asleep before I could do any looking around.
How old is Lancer? Also, any dreams, perhaps hopes for the near future? Or is the tarot perhaps not in your favor?
Well, one time I had this weird dream, not too long ago. I was playing cards with JEVIL, like I used to when I was smaller. And there was this shadowy person thing watching us. I don't know. It was just standing there, right behind JEVIL. I think it was staring at me.
If you keep playing by the rules, you're going to lose! Lose!
Boy, if that wasn't the most vivid dream I've ever had. Still not sure what it meant, though. Oh, I'm 9 spade years old, by the way, and turning 10 very soon.
Hello, Lancer. It's nice to meet you. was wondering if there was a time your family were kind and honest to their people, their servants, and still have time to love you. Do you remember any of that before your encounter with Chris and his friends?
I don't remember my mom. As for my dad, he used to be nice. He would get along with the other kings even. I remember something changing though, after he started talking to this knight. He acted strange. I can't put my finger on it, but it reminded me of JEVIL.
Lancer, has anyone died in front of you? If so, tell me.
Nope, never seen anything like it.
Dear Prince Lancer, do you know anything about a W.D. Gaster? Hey Lancer, have you ever heard of the name W.D. Gaster?
WD. Gaster. Man, you guys really like giving me headaches. Gas. WD Gaster. I think. I did hear it somewhere, yeah, from JEVIL? Yeah, I think so. See, I used to sneak over to play cards with him when my dads weren't looking. That ended when lesser dad caught me trying to bring him a cupcake at 3 a.m. But, yeah, JEVIL mentioned a Gaster once, or twice, or thrice, or thrice. How someone made him the way he is, how he's innocent. He said Gaster was a whisperer of many secrets. Not that I believe him, though. I almost did at one point, but lesser dad told me, and I quote, "Everything coming out of that jester's mouth is utter nonsense." So yes, I have heard of a W.D. Gaster. And no, I don't know anything about him.
Lancer, how did you feel when you had to fight Susie in the castle?
Not good. Really bad. I thought I might die from heartbreak and Susie's axe. I wanted to protect her, but I didn't want my dad getting hurt either. He didn't used to be so mean. That was a new thing. I miss my dad from the old days. Maybe if he was nicer, he wouldn't be sitting in prison right now. Do you think he misses me too? Should I pay him a visit? Yeah, you're right. I should. Yes.
Hey Lancer, congrats on getting your own Ask series. My question is, do you actually ever get to hang out with your dad, or does he always push you away? Also, what's your opinion on ROUXLS KAARD?
Hi, Dad.
Son.
How are you? I'm doing okay. The Lightners too. They haven't been any trouble. They get along with everyone. I think things will be okay.
Lancer, how many times have I told you? Being in here isn't nearly as distasteful as watching those Lightners take control over everything. Our land, our lives, even your life. Tell me, how much time does that goat spend telling everyone what to do? More than you, no? Mark my words, son. Everyone will turn their backs as soon as they think you're useless. If you want to be the king, start acting like one.
Okay, Dad. I'll keep it in mind.
Don't just think. Act on it.
Hello, Lancer.
Oh, hi, Ralsei.
Were you paying your father a visit?
Yeah.
Aw, that's really nice of you.
For Lancer, what's your opinion on Queen? Do you see her as a mother figure, or do you see her as another friend?
She feels a lot like a mom. Apparently, girl dad is not a word, according to lesser dad. I'm not sure why, though. I've never met her before in my life, but she's nice. I wish she came over here more often. She doesn't do that a lot, though. Not when Dad's right here. And every time they meet, well... I thought they were just being funny at first, but now I think they must really hate each other.
You've got nerves showing up after.
Let's not do that in front of him. Lancer, why don't you go to your room and listen to your cartoon splat noises.org?
Oh, now you care about the kid. Or do you just want him out of the way again?
Shut up! I heard what you did to him! I should have ignored you and taken him with me. Why did I trust you with this?
For Queen, how come you left Lancer with the king? Were you forced to leave? Does Lancer remember you at all?
There he goes with that goat again. I wish he would learn. He's a good kid, but he's too naive. I suppose the question falls to me then. The Queen. She wanted to flee to another dark world, to take Lancer with her, to take refuge. I couldn't let her do that. Here is where he belongs, and here is where he must grow. Besides, what kind of a king would I be if I abandoned my kingdom after her? In the end, she chose to leave alone. At least she had the right idea when she decided it would be best for Lancer if he didn't know who she was. And now she shows up again. Are you kidding me? As for the night, no. I'm afraid I do not know this creator of the fountains. However, I do know that the dark fountains are essential to all Darkness' survival. The Lightners are blind. Every fountain they destroy is another step away from their friends forever. My son included.
To the king. Have you been treating Lancer well? 'Cause if you haven't, I would advise you start to, young man. If you know what's good for you, that is. I sure hope you're not hurting Lancer again.
I can't say that I have been the best father. No. It fills me with regret. No, I do not regret threatening the Lightners. I would fight them again in a heartbeat. However, it was wrong of me to use my own son as a threat. My frustration at his ignorance blinded me at the time. I lost control of myself. If I could go back, I would do everything to not make him as afraid of me as he is now. But it is all spilled water. My son, I lost my kingdom, my home, destroyed by the Lightners. Now all I have left is him.
Ask for Lancer. What is it like having the king as your father? We've all seen how cruel he can be. Just want to know if you are okay. Are you okay?
Duh, of course I'm okay. And if you're suggesting he's a bad guy, I know it's a thing he says, but that's just it. A thing he says. He really isn't one. I remember when he used to be super nice. He used to give me cuddles and read me bedtime stories all the time. If you saw him back then, you would never think he was a meanie. He can still come back to his old self, and then you'll see how nice he is. He just needs a little time. I'm not sure what he needs actually, but I believe in him.
Hi, Lancer. Just wondering, when you turned into stone in the cyber world, did it hurt? Or did you not even feel it? Could you still think, or was it like you were unconscious?
Hey, Lancer, did you feel anything after you got turned into stone in the Queen's Mansion during Chapter 2?
Oh, that time. It was like I couldn't breathe. I heard of something like it before. Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
Lancer,
Yeah?
I made a cake for you.
A cake? For me? That would be great.
I hope it tastes good.
Good evening, Lancer. If I may ask, are you really as resistant as your father mentioned? He said you would bounce right off the floor if he threw any off that building. Is that really true?
I'm very sturdy, yeah. Us spade cards are built for the hard yards. But I'm probably not that bouncy. If he had dropped me, I would have splattered. Just like he said. But don't get me wrong, he never would have actually done it.
Yo, Lancer, how's it going, buddy? So, question. You wouldn't have to know about some things happening with Noelle, right? Because I noticed some kind of weird route there. I wonder if maybe you knew what came over Chris and Noelle that one time. Thanks for answering. Have a cookie. Cookie appears in front of Lancer.
Who? Who's Noelle? Oh, I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about. But I have heard Susie mumble the name in her dreams. Perhaps there's some secret crush of hers. Thanks for the cookie.
Oh, I see Mr. KAARD over there. I should go say hello. Do you want to come too, Lancer?
Nah, I think I'll have some more of this scrumptious cake. But say hi to Lesser Dad for me.
For Lancer. Do you think Chris is hiding something?
Good afternoon, Mr. KAARD.
A most fine morning to thee as well, thou'st wormy. Did thou knowest that if thou splitting a true wormy into 2 parts or more, each part growseth its only head?
That's, fascinating, Mr. KAARD.
Hey everyone, Dot here. Sorry, I'm gonna make this a little quick because I'm on a time crunch. I got a flight to catch. I just wanted to thank all of you for watching the video. This series is drawn by Snake Draws on Twitter and features the voices of CG5, Jack Mockery, Revtrocity, It's the Pinoy Boy, and me, Dot Draws. If you like any of our voices, you should check us all out in the description below. We'd also like to give a shout out to some of our Patreon members: Alex the Gaming Demon, Leia Robinson, Mysterious Kitty, Penny Chavez, Rando, and Stella Artz. The rest of you are on screen right now, so I'd like to just thank you for subscribing to our Patreon. If you guys want to see yourself on screen and read out by Kip, who usually does these, then you should also subscribe to our Patreon. Thanks again, everybody, for watching this video. If you like our content, you should subscribe to us right now. You know, down below. Everything you need, down below. Down in the description, down below the video, anything you need. I'm gonna go ahead and get going because my flight leaves very, 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 very soon. Kip should be back next week with a very special compilation video. So, hope you guys enjoy. Bye for now!